gone from the UK to Bulgaria and we've driven 2,500 miles with kids.
Guten Morgen. Good morning.
It all started from 2021 when we received sad news about our jobs. So we decided to pack our stuff and leave the UK on a travel adventure with the kids.
Come on, what? We're back!
So, the Netherlands was the first place that we got to from the UK. And that was about, 6 hours. What did you guys think of the drive, first and foremost? It was too long, but what made it long?
Breaking down and the brake.
Bear in mind, too long is the start of our journey, by the way.
So, Vanessa, what did you guys like about the indoor pool area? No, they had an indoor and outdoor pool area, didn't they?
Yeah.
And what happened? What was the fucking thing about?
When it fills up, it's built and it has a timer until it's filled.
Yeah, that was quite cool. I think we probably went on that slide about 10 times.
Yeah, the slide was very slippery.
Yeah.
You can't stop yourself.
Luckily, when we got to the Netherlands, it was actually really warm.
It was actually very sunny.
It was late 20s still,
it was
wasn't it?
very sunny. I was really shorts for me.
Yeah.
Shorts most of the time, really.
Oh man, it was amazing. So, after Netherlands, where next?
Germany.
Germany. And does anyone remember what the campsite was called?
No.
Do you remember that?
Oh, Saarburg. No.
Lindau?
Salzburg.
Yeah. Wolfsburg.
Wolfsburg?
Yeah, and I think the town was called Salzburg. But
Right,
the actual campsite was called Wolfsburg.
Yeah, that's it. So it's apples.
Oh yeah.
There's grapes.
Oh, that's where you saw a load of bees. Do you remember? Wasps.
Oh yeah.
It was like the attack of the wasps. I think whilst we were, no, it wasn't there, was it?
Austria.
Austria.
Yeah,
Whilst we were doing our vlog, a bee came into the camera.
Oh yeah.
No, that's Netherlands.
Yeah.
Oh, was that Netherlands?
Yeah, that's Netherlands.
Yeah, oh yeah. And the bee went into the camera and was like,
Oh, look at the camera when they get involved.
Every time another one goes, another
one
comes.
came, yeah, exactly. So it was interesting. In terms of the breakdown, so yeah, that happened in Belgium.
Yeah, Belgium, and then it went downhill really
very quickly.
Oh, to be fair, after Belgium, we fixed it because that's when the garage, what's his name?
Yes.
He sorted out and took the wheel off and freed the brake caliper up, which is season.
Oh yeah. And thanks again to, I think his name was Hugo, the guy that was the translator. He wasn't supposed to be a translator, by the way.
He was a customer.
He was a customer.
And he stood there, he stayed the whole time and got us sorted, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
And actually, he was actually a customer before we got there, and he waited until our car got done and said he would wait. So it was great.
Yeah, exactly.
So in fact, there's been some great people when you're traveling, you meet on the street who can help you out. So we spent very little time in Belgium, but it was broken down.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
one other thing. What did you guys learn about Germany? Anything that you can remember in terms of your travel learning that you can remember?
Apple grows wild.
Apples grow wild. They grow wild.
Yeah. But in terms of the language?
It's similar to Dutch. Nah.
I was gonna say that.
Oh yeah. So what was it? Guten Morgen.
And what else? Okay, that's fine. It's not a problem.
They learn quite a lot when they're travelling, so they take bits in.
Netherlands.
Yeah.
What's hello?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it was.
The weather started turning horrible, and it wasn't the best. We saw Austria at night with rain and mist and fog, but it's beautiful. But yes, that's when the breakdowns really started to get a bit serious. At one point we thought we weren't going to leave the country because we realised that if you haven't got oil in your engine, you've got an oil loss problem, which you did, then we weren't going to leave. And it was a long journey between Austria and anywhere else to get to anywhere, and we couldn't risk breaking down middle of the mountain. So yeah, we was almost giving up.
I know. I forgot, we actually we lost oil, bought a whole new bottle of oil, 40 euros.
43 euros.
Yeah, 43 euros. Filled up the car, and it just drained back out.
That's 86 euros we lost in oil in 10 seconds.
Couldn't believe it.
And then we were praying that it wasn't going to lose another one. So thanks for the recovery, guys.
I do apologise about the sound quality. In case it may sound a little bit noisy, we are at a place where we found a cave. And so I'll just lift you up just so you can see that cave there. And we've been driving past this cave for a very long time.
We will put a link to the cave in the description so you can find it in Veliko Tarnovo. And it's right next to a busy road on a very busy corner. opposite a monastery, and it's a beautiful area. So
Yeah.
we thought we'd come in
So
to
we
do a
thought
video.
we'd stop here. Maybe that was the wrong decision because
Yeah.
cars are like going up and down and up and down.
On top of that, they're bibbing us because they recognise us, because we're quite famous over here now. And for, I don't know why.
I don't know
What
why.
idiot
Maybe
drives around the
because
boat
you're
car?
driving around a big yellow boat car, but you know. But yeah, so excuse the sound quality. If it is a little bit, you know, temperamental and a little bit noisy, that is the reason why. We are going to show you inside the cave, by the way, so that hopefully will be some sort of consolation. And we'll probably walk up the hill and just show you up there as well. Anyway.
On the way to Serbia, we decided to take that decision and carry on to Croatia.
Yes.
Because at that point we was
But that
50-50.
was after meeting our little friend. I don't even remember his name, Walter, or the guy, the old guy with his grandson, and in Austria.
Oh.
As we were leaving, remember the big garage.
Yes,
The
I
family.
forgot about that. Yeah.
Hi guys.
Very diverse in what they do, and he's got a lot of stories to tell.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah,
So like Chris was saying, at this point we didn't know whether we were going to go Serbia way, Hungary way, or just go directly through to Croatia. So we looked at the map and we looked at the kids, and we
It's
could
Aust-
see that they weren't really up for another 8 to 10 hour drive to Serbia. And at the point where we were at, it was only about 3.5 hours
I
to
mean,
Croatia.
I mean, it's rude not to go Croatia when you're 3.5 hours away.
It totally was.
It's just rude not to go Croatia.
Totally.
And so we decided to go Croatia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And oh my God, I'm so happy we did.
Yeah.
We got there and it was night.
It's amazing.
That was the only problem. We got there,
Yeah.
it was night, and we missed our kind of opening to get the campsite.
Yeah.
So we had to stay in the car all night until the guys came in the morning. Right, so we're in Slovenia.
Slovenia. That's the one.
And,
I'm so tired.
Very knackered, very, very tired. So we've just stopped off at a kebab kind of burger place, which is very near the centrum.
Get some chips, some, whatever you call that, food.
It's supposed to be hot dog, but it's not. It's sausage and ciabatta. But it's all good. Can't wait to get home.
It's been a long day. Car broke down too many times, and we finally got to Slovenia, at which we, another country to add to our book. And we've still got a little way to go to our next destination, which we will arrive tomorrow. So, yeah, we're gonna sign off and get some sleep because we're so tired and we've got a big day ahead. So, see where we end up tomorrow. See you later.
Then yeah, we got there. We went to the beach. We couldn't resist going straight to the beach.
Yeah.
So we got there, and they had literally just arrived as well. And the first thing they did was started drinking.
Yeah.
So they had these little cups in their hands, and they called us over. They was like, "Come on, come over." And we're looking like, "No, we're not supposed to be here." They're like, "Come." So Chris was like, "What are they saying?" I was like, "I think they're asking us to come over." He goes, "Go on then, go and see what they want." So as I do, I got out and I walked over there. They were like, "Oh, what are you guys doing over here?" We then told them we're over on holiday and we're heading to over to Bulgaria. So then they said, "Well, why don't you just stay with us?" I was like, no, we can't do that. We're going tomorrow. She was like, "No, come, just have one drink, come on, just tell them, come." So anyway, okay, I went back to the car and told the guys that, they invited us over. So we then went over and had a little drink, and upon having the first drink, they said, "Well, why don't you guys just stay for dinner?" It's like, no, we can't do that because we've got to pack to leave tomorrow. Please, it will be so good for you to stay with us. I don't think I ate that much.
No.
I think I had a bit of the...
You too busy laughing and joking with everyone.
I think I had a bit of the onion soup, and the bread was nice. They had some big, loads of bread that you just tore away and like dipped into the soup and stuff, and that was really nice.
And then every time the guys did a toast, they was like,
Oompa!
I'm like, what to say? I didn't realise. And then, but yeah, that's what they do when they, I don't know, it's a Slovenian man thing.
Yeah. So we didn't leave there until about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And the next day, we had to pack to leave. So we had to kind of take it easy on the way to Bulgaria because from Croatia to Bulgaria, we had another 8 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
8 or 9 hours.
And it went downhill.
Yeah.
Battery wasn't charging, and the fan wasn't kicking in and cooling the fan down. So, but we carried on thinking, yeah, it'll get better, and then it started charging. It wasn't, and that's when the real electricity problem started with the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the leaks.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and the
water
leaks.
is pouring in everywhere. That's my fault because because we didn't.
And my knees were broken too.
Yeah, yeah, it wasn't nice. I mean, it's the worst. That's the worst journey we've ever had. And the water started coming everywhere for every crevice in that car.
Yeah.
Because I did some repairs and it was last minute and they clearly wasn't good enough.
The rubber seal.
And the rubber seal literally fell out. What I put in there, so I'm gonna do it properly. But it was no consolation for what happened.
Yeah.
And on the way there, we got soaked. And like I said, it got worse and worse and worse. And when we finally got to Bulgaria,
They done it rain very heavy.
the rain was coming down like
Then it
torrential
stopped
rain.
during the street.
It took us about 3.5 hours drive, 3.5 hours drive. It took us about 5 because we had to keep stopping because the battery kept going, we kept losing our headlights, and it was raining, and I couldn't see.
And because of
literally.
the electrical problem,
Yeah.
the windscreen wiper wasn't wiping quick enough.
And the screen started smearing up.
Yeah,
smearing.
so I could not see 5 feet in front of me, so it was getting dangerous.
Yeah.
So we had to keep pulling over, and we kept making that call: do we stay in the car or do we carry on? And we carried on. When you're in Bulgaria or anywhere in the Balkans, you need proper winter clothes. It gets
Definitely.
to minus 20, 25 in the winter.
Yeah.
At the moment, I think we're not even nowhere near the minus yet, and it's freezing. And so it's but it's such a beautiful country.
Yeah.
And we've got a lot more to see before we move on to our next destination.
That's the thing about Bulgarians, where they don't really go inside and watch TV,
Yeah, that's.
and they don't really have YouTube. They just sit outside watching all day.
Thank you very much, Ava. That is the great thing about Bulgaria. Bulgarians love to be outdoors. They love to socialize. They love to sit around, have a cup of coffee, maybe have a rakia, maybe have, beer. But they will socialize and network.
Thanks to all of you commenting on the videos.
Yeah.
Thanks for your support for the last 2 videos.
Thank you.
And you've made some positive and negative comments. We don't want negative comments, but as long as constructive comments, we don't mind.
Exactly.
And not hateful or rude or derogatory, we don't mind. That's what we're about. That's what we're doing.
Freedom of speech. Let us know how your adventures are going.
Yeah.
Let us know what you've done during the 2024 period, the last 12 months. What have you been up to? What have you done with your kids? What have you done with your partner? And give us some inspiration so that we can maybe, take some advice for 2025.
Yep, and also thanks to our partners and all partners and sponsors we're working with and we'll be working with next year. Very excited to work with you guys. And you're going to see much more from them.
Yeah.
And just keep following our videos. It's 2025, like you said, it's exciting.
Yep. The kids don't even know what's coming up yet.
Yeah.
But
most importantly, let's all go into 2025 a different mindset.
Yeah.
Forget all the rubbish that's going on around the world. Let's look at each other and let's move forward now with a new year, new positivity, a new mindset of what we should be as human beings. And let's try and move forward, share the love, the knowledge, and remain human. That's the only way we're going to move forward in life. And definitely keep following our videos.
And keep checking.
We're out.